right, welcome to FaBled Hunters.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Saint.
And today we're going to open some stuff.
That's right, we are. All right, Andrew, we got some special stuff that I held off on from opening myself. I got two playmats. We got this one, the 5 FaBleds, or we got the OG triple FaBled. Which way do you want to go, man? You tell me.
Let's go with the OG since we're both OGs, so
All right.
we'll go with the OG on this one.
We got the...
This is a beautiful mat, too.
Yeah, they're both from Rudy Diudane. Yeah, let's get started. We got some gold foils that we're going to go through. Remember how we kind of murked the market a little bit for some stuff?
We got some
sealed. And we're just going to go open these. And this is also going to be a convenient way to show the community how we're going to handle the opening of these cards, because these cards, they're so sensitive, they're so delicate. By the way, I've got my sleeves ready, my semi-rigids ready. Don't leave home without them.
Always be prepared.
That's right. The thing I keep telling people is that you never want to get these pre-opened. Fortunately, I think most of them are sealed. So we're gonna go through this. We're gonna do this really delicately. I'll just slab doctor these and let's see, this is a Anathos gold foil. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that.
It's a beautiful card.
Yes, it is. So sensitively, just push it out. There you go. The original wrapping is still there. I had brought a blade, trusty old blade, the fancy blade.
Nice
See, it's
blade.
so fancy. But even better, this I got from a guy named Jimmy Alpha in the magic community, just using scissors. So look, I'm gonna make a cut right there and treat this very delicately because not everybody does it this way. A lot of people like to open it up and just, you know, slide it out or something. I like to take a little more care with my openings. So that's what I'm gonna do. First one's gonna be really slow.
Nice cut.
Just to get the groove of it, right? Then, usually everybody just slides the card out, puts their grubby fingers in, but instead of that, I'm gonna open up this seam to create the least amount of friction possible. Right, you see what I'm doing as opposed to sliding it out? There we go. There's an opening.
Nice and easy.
Yep, nice and easy. There you go. That's the card. The corners look good. Corner 1, corner 2, 3, and 4. There you go. You see that surface?
That's clean.
That's a pretty surface. I'm just gonna try to brush off any potential debris, any dust. There is not any dust, any debris. Gonna do a little 360-degree review of the Anathos.
Centering doesn't look bad either.
Yeah, top, bottom. I think it's slightly thicker in the top than the bottom, just by a little bit. Some edge, you know, some edge, imperfect cut, but I wouldn't call it any edge damage. Enough reviewing the card. Gonna slide this in carefully. And here is the Anathos, I call it. Some say it's the Anothos. I call it an Anathos. And there's number 1.
I call it the hammer.
The hammer, the Bravo hammer. That's one gold foil. This is the Goliath gauntlet. This was featured elsewhere. This was featured in our opening. So basically, thinner
Tough
here,
to get out of there,
a little tougher, yeah. Even these have different thickness. That's why the other one came out.
Loaders, right?
The top loader, this one is much thicker than this one. You see? They're the same size, identical size, but one's thicker than the other. So that's why this one was harder to get out. Same deal. Use this gap here. Don't cut the card, obviously. And leave as much space as possible. So a lot of people thank you, appreciate it, AAA.
No problem.
A lot of people on the interwebs want to say they know exactly how to do this, but not many people actually do. Everybody's in the peanut gallery in the comments section wants to talk about their card handling professional, etc., etc. I'm not saying I am a professional because nobody pays me to do this. However, I do handle a lot of valuable cards, and that is the least amount of friction. Ooh, there's a bend here. You see that? There's a little bend. There's some waviness right here. That's very unfortunate. I'm not gonna go ask for a refund because it was in the original pack and I had pictures, but I don't think there's anything, you could see it right there, right? There's a bend there. There's not much I can do with it.
Yeah, I definitely see it.
And this was paid for. Ooh, some moisture, that was for me. That was for me, get that out. The rest of the card seems fine, but that's slightly problematic. This is otherwise a really beautiful card though. That bend, not gonna mess with it before. I'll mess with it a little after, see if I can get that bend out. Usually I can do this by rolling it in the semi-rigid, but your mileage may vary. That's more of a intermediate to advanced strategy. I'm gonna have to tinker with it because look, at least there's 2 layers of protective plastic rather than me using my hands, right? Therefore I can take advantage of the curvature here and kind of try to smooth it out a little bit. Let's see if that did a little bit. I'm not gonna take it out of the sleeve.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But slightly better, you see? Slightly better by a little bit, right? I just have to create another bend there. We'll do that off camera as we have others to go through. Leave it open. Just one more in this general vicinity. See if I can see it rounds out. And this way, like I said, there's 2 rigid pieces of plastic to help out the curvature of that card. We've got the Goliath gauntlet. Next one. You want to do this? Want to take a look? Take it out. Take it out.
Take a look. And,
yeah.
All right. Well, it's out of the top loader and
well, here.
hasn't been seen yet.
Has not. I don't know which one's which. This one's a nice one. No rune boots, right?
No rune boots.
Yeah.
Nice looking card.
Absolutely. Try to tap it out, but this looks like one of the thinner top loaders, so it's firmly in place. Oh,
We've got movement.
Up. We do have movement.
All right.
That's better than the alternative of having to go in there and dig in with my grubby little fingers. So let's see. Ooh, got less space. You see that? There's more space here than there. I'm gonna try to move it slightly to the top and cut from below. So you saw the process
This one's a little
earlier.
bit more advanced than the other one.
A little more because of that's how it was folded, but thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Get this flap up. Don't want to mess with the actual card, underlying card inside. And just very carefully open this up. See, there's no friction to the card itself to not create any flaking. Now this card, ooh, this is still the no rune, still the same card. See, look at that. You can see the surface, there's no curvature. It's actually pretty solid.
Pretty clean.
Little bit of an edge thing up top right there. You see that? A little bit? A little whitening on this top right edge. Just a little bit, right? You see it? Right there? And that little speck right there.
Oh, I do see
speck.
that little one, yeah.
Yep. It's as good as it can be right now. There's a little speck that's an imperfect cut, but we're gonna get this in the sleeve and get the no rune ready. Here you go, here's 3. Obviously we're gonna save the best for last, so gonna get through number 4, 5, and 6. I'll do number 4, you do number 5.
Classic save the best for last, right?
Yep. Get it out of the envelope. Hold on to these envelopes. These might be collectible one day. Who knows, right?
Oh.
It's got LSS on it.
You know what? That's
Ooh,
that's
that's a pretty one.
That's a nice card.
There you go. Out. Courage of blade hold. Let's see, top, bottom. Look at that. Conveniently, we got more flap up here. I'll do 4. This is one of the nicer ones, one of the more expensive ones, because the Courage, you know, everybody likes them some Dorinthia, especially me, Dorintha Bay.
And everybody likes Majestics.
Everybody likes Majestics, absolutely. So I'm holding this down to not create any friction against the card, right? Moving this flap up, See, I'm holding all the places where there could be potential pressure. Gotta liberate that corner from there without any damage. There you go.
Slide it out.
Yep. Ooh, man, this, you got a little bit of
Oh, I see something
awkward
going on over
surface
there, yeah.
right there, right?
Yep.
That's why you need to handle these cards so delicately. This is very nice, but I'm gonna have to kind of bend the surface a little bit later on.
Minor tweak.
Trial and error, just like before with the Goliath gauntlet. That's how they come. That will impact the surface grades because it's not absolutely perfect. There's just, yeah, slight curvature on the card. We'll deal with that later. We'll have to bend multiple times. This is a tried and true trick that I don't know if many or any content creators mentioned yet, as I believe the population of these as of May of 2022 will be 250. So there's only 250 of these gold foils in circulation max. So yeah, don't think anybody's already covered that. I will go more in depth into that when I'm off camera and tinker around with it via trial and error, in and out of the semi-rigid for the to help straighten out that. Here you go. Okay. You do number 5.
All right.
Yep.
Save the envelopes.
Yeah.
Like you said, they might be worth something someday.
There you go. What is it?
What is it?
That's nice.
That's a beautiful card.
Snappy scalers. I do want to remind you, this is the one from Singapore where the old owner messed it up a little bit. That's why he gave us a refund, and I told you about that. Partial refund. I think we only we were nice. We settled on like $100, I believe. So yeah, let's see. Snappy.
There you go.
These are one of the probably the nicest common one, because a lot of people play with the scalers for the unconditional go again.
Well, this is a great
tough
method
one.
of getting cards out.
Yep. I'm gonna have to put my grubby fingers in there. Not ideal.
But at least it's still encased in the plastic, so that protects it a little bit.
Absolutely. There we go. That's enough room to work with right there. Snip. That's out. Same deal. Numero 5. All right, we're getting into the later innings, man. Getting into the later innings. Okay, let me just quickly look at this. There's nothing I can do. He caused damage on the card by putting it in there. This is probably going to get an 8.5 edge. Not ideal, but I still want to get this thing encapsulated. There is a print dot right there, so that's surface. This might turn out to be a baby quad scalers, but it's still a nice card. Still glad to have 1 out of 250. There's probably only 10 to 12 of each of these gold foils out there, each piece of gear. Okay, all right, we're getting, like I said, we're
in the back 9.
We're definitely in the back 9 right now. This one will do number 6. I'll save number 7 for you. This is not one of the ideal ones. This, I believe, we got from Tyler.
Oh, wow, you got that out pretty quick.
Well, that's because there's not that extra layer of the wrapping. You see, this wrapping, especially when it's folded, it's much thicker than this, which is a perfect fit. Guys, don't use perfect fits. Yeah, this one came out really quick because there is no wrapping. There's, the owner, I believe it was Tyler Horspool. Good luck, Tyler. Good luck at the calling. Good luck at the Pro Tour.
And we're out of this one too. Out like the fat kid in dodgeball.
Yes. Fortunately, the surface of this card is pretty nice. The centering is okay. I see a little bit. You see how the top right is slightly thinner than the top left right there? Just by a little bit, right?
Yeah, I see that.
And then the bottom left versus the bottom right. The centering is not ideal. Hopefully it gets a 9, but the surface is pristine. The edges are really nice. There's nothing imperfect about the edges. It's not bent, no curvature on the card, so that's number 6, Courage of Blade Hold. Slide it in. Don't ever take it out of the sleeve, the penny sleeve after. And whatever you need to do to tinker with it, if there's anything wrong with the curvature of the card, you will tinker with it in the Ultra Pro. So, yeah.
Great advice for up-and-coming graders that are thinking about grading some of their cards.
Yeah, so this one is number 7. This is a sealed one. This is from Mark Nolan of Forge and Fire Gaming, saved for AAA. So I saved this, held on to it for a couple weeks just so you could gain the experience. Let's do this together. I'll give you the floor. Let's do this for the viewers. So you can open it. Right there.
Live opening here.
Live opening, that's right. So nobody knows what it is. It's big money, no whammies.
It's a mystery even to us. No whammy, no whammy.
Let's hope we can hit hard like Fluke.
No whammy, no whammy.
What is it? Oh, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. It's a Dawnblade. It's a Dawnblade. It's a common, but it's still a weapon.
It is a weapon.
And it's Dorinthia-based weapon, so we're both Dorinthia fans. AAA actually taught me how to play my first game as Dorinthia, and it stuck.
And I was a Dorinthia player as well, and still my favorite, so.
See, this one's just so hard, so I'm just gonna have to get my grubby fingers in there, still be super duper careful. Dawnblade, oh man, okay.
Wow, beautiful.
Oh, it just shines that much more, it feels like. And see the back flap, there's a generous amount of space up top. Gotta be extra careful. There is a corner ding. I can see it from here. You see that?
That one right there, right?
Yep, corner ding.
I see a little whitening there, but...
That's unfortunate, but still grateful we got a Dawnblade. I think...
Reminds me of those alpha corners.
Yep. And I'll close it out with 8. More to come, though. There's still a lot in the mail.
Always more to come.
Yeah, always more to come. So I'm holding this, again. Holding this so that the right edge doesn't... bump up against the plastic. Unsealing this plastic over there ever so carefully. Okay, I think we got 2 corners with some that are slightly compromised.
A little whitening.
There's a little snag over there, just a snag.
I see that as well.
There's a little edge thing. You see that little edge thing? This is what happens when you get random gold foils. And yeah, top right corner. This is why I said in another video, you never want to open the gold foils if you're the winner and you're not planning to get it yourself, because you don't know what's in there, right? Like if I saw this card and I saw the 2 corners, there's even something on the surface right there. You see that?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not gonna mess with it here. In that case, I'll have to do some work on the surface.
A little surgery.
Yeah, a little surgery later on, but I'm still really, really glad we got a Dawnblade. So yeah, so far, I'd say we're 1 of 1 in terms of our hit. Although this one's not going to grade the best. It's still at least going to be a 9. Not a bad hit. Exactly. This is our last one from Rob Seigel himself, Sensei Rob. Sensei Rob saved a gold foil for me. I'm really thankful for the folks that just reach out to me on Facebook, on private messages.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, so hopefully we got some good juju from Rob, because Rob is my sensei.
Rob's the man.
He's taught me how to, go positive, have a positive record on Dorinthia Bay, and help me build my first deck for my first calling, which it evolved. The meta evolved, but my gameplay and my deck never evolved. However, let's hope for something good here.
There we go. No whammy.
See if we can go 2 for 2. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Hey, that's a majestic, right? Earthlore Bounty. Earthlore Bounty.
Pretty card too.
Yes,
I like the art on that card a lot.
A lot of people are bitching that it's not full art, but I'm just happy to have gotten a solid hit. It's not coming out. It's not coming out, but I'm really happy to get it in its original form. Hope Sensei Rob's card has
some good luck.
Yeah, has some good luck and is a good specimen of the card. I can't see the bottom edge, so I'm just gonna have to go for it and snip, snip.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Yep. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Same process, holding on.
And sometimes you can't even get a good read on the card when it's in the plastic.
You cannot, because of all the light reflecting, and then you gotta jiggle it back and forth and you might damage the card. That's why, oh, this is complicated. This is a little complicated because I just lost the plastic here. Okay. I'm gonna split open the plastic here, being ever so careful. Plastic did not want to cooperate. There you go.
Good recovery.
Got to the bottom. Just gotta be careful. All right. Earthlore Bounty. Right. See, I couldn't see the bottom. You see that? There's edge and corner damage right there. That's still a nice card though. Still a really nice card.
Yeah.
Is there anything wrong with the... No, not very much bending.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Top, bottom looks fine. Top right's a little thinner, just a little thinner, but the centering score is not going to be so bad. It's off by a little bit. You can kind of tell mostly on the top right. You see that? How the top right is a little thinner than the top left? Just a little bit.
Definitely.
Yep.
A little bit off on centering, but
Still,
not the worst.
Yeah, not the worst. Still an Earthlord Bounty. Still a Majestic from
Still a good
Everfest.
hit.
Still a solid hit, absolutely. I think we went 2 for 2 here. So, gonna get this in.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed sweating it out with us.
Sweating it out with us, absolutely. So we got our original 6, Anathos, Gauntlet, No Rune Boots, and Courage. Gauntlet and Courage, there's some bending, which I'll have to work on. The Snapdragon, I think that's beyond me. I looked at it, there's no way to iron out that white spot there. Courage is fine, and Dawnblade has some surface stuff, but we hit 2 out of 2, Earthlord Bounty number 8. So yeah, looking forward to getting these graded. Hope you guys liked what you see. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and twill the notification button. All right, that's it for now.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.